This video is sponsored by PelucidFX.com. Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Okay guys, now let's take a look at the gold market. On the gold market, situation just a few minutes ago was more in a row with our yesterday's discussion. I mean this upward channel to the upside on the intraday charts, but now we see some acceleration and attempt, if you could call it the attempt of the potential breakout to the downside or something of that sort. A bit more extended move to the downside. Well, that probably could be due to the best than expected data on the gross domestic product in the United States, and you know probably guys that invasion in Syria probably will be postponed or even cancelled because the Congress of the United Kingdom hasn't approved this issue. And in general, we see some I do not know, permanent or temporary relief in the pressure on the turmoil around Syria. So that also could be the factor that now is impacting the price of the gold market. Anyway, this past week was rather significant by the move to the upside, and today's Friday, maybe that also the reason for taking some profit from the market participants. But in general, this move to the downside, at least currently, doesn't look as something drastic or something really outstanding. Well, on the daily time frame, you see that probably we can't currently say that this is really some significant move or something of that sort. It's just a bounce to the downside. Well, if we draw this support line by the lows, not by the same pace, you can see that the market still holds on the low of this parallel channel. So on the daily time frame, we do not see any breakout yet here. Initially, I have drawn just this line as to keep the same pace to the upside, to keep the same steep to the upside. Well, I still think that the major level that has been achieved yet is the target of this ABCD pattern, and probably market still should take it first before we could speak about the retracement to the downside. Sometimes happens when the market leaves some significant targets behind, but this is really a very outstanding moments, and it's very rare happens. That's why we should investigate first the possibility that market will hit it, and if this will not happen and market really will continue some move, some extended move to the downside, in this case we'll have to think about the second issue. Maybe that market leaves this target behind, but as I said, it's usually happens very rare. That's why I think that we still should mostly be focused on the hitting of this level before any retracement will start to the downside. Well, on the 4-hour time frame, we have discussed these harmonic swings, and now we see that market shows some, if we move it to the downside, see some greater retracement to the downside than it was here and here. That is the bearish moment, but let's do not be hasty with this, with any conclusion, because in general this move you can see probably can't be treated as the thrusting action. That looks more as gradual move without absence of solid candles to the downside, without any acceleration. Well, that's not just currently still look like some breakout or downward action. Let's be patient, and let's see what will happen in the nearest future, because currently you can see this is probably also could be some failure breakout, some trap on the gold market. But in general, we still should keep an eye on this, because this is a bit worrying sign, since market holds this action here, but here it still a bit exceed this move to the downside. Conversely, you can see that to the upside action also was a bit exceeded. So you can see this was also some attempt at the breakout to the upside as well. That's why we should get market some freedom with the action. Well, and do not be hasty with any conclusions, preliminary conclusions on the potential breakout or something of that sort. Let's just see what will happen with this within the trading session, and what action market will show us within the current day. On the hourly time frame, we have discussed these potential butterflies that could be formed here. This action to the downside, of course, not absolutely logical with this development. So we see that previously that was a bit different action. Maybe market will form here. You can see a real reversal pattern with this greater head and shoulders. That is also possible. I will show you this. Okay. Maybe we will get something of that sort. I do not know. Well, probably that manner. But definitely we see here some deviation from the normal development that was market shown previously, and that is of course some moment that we should keep an eye on, because that could be really something of the different sort with this upward channel. So currently I do not see any reasons right now to jump in short side of the market, because I think that we still have the lack of bearish context, and we need to wait a bit and to see some more confidence that if market really has started to move to the downside. I do not see what could be done right now on the gold market, because since market is making an attempt of breaking this line, I don't want to take the long position right now with this action, because it's different to those that market has shown previously. But from the other side, I see there's some lack of the confidence to enter short as well, mostly because market hasn't quite hit the major target on the daily time frame. So let's see what will happen.